Bogey free, 3 under par, second into 9, front right pin, keep it left of it and have it filtered down. Oh, that stayed on the high side. The further it comes down, the easier the putt will be. The greens are severely slopey and they start really from this 9th hole through to 18. A good 6 feet of break on this one, uphill, then downhill towards the hole from here.
Done very well. Magnificently well. What a putt from Pia Babnik, and she joins Ciganda at the top.
That takes such imagination to aim away from the hole and then that dying pace into the front edge, out in 32, the same as what Carlota Ciganda was. Has herself a lob wedge in here to that back right flag. Needs to control the spin. Blew it. That's a good 10 yards long of where she was looking to land. 7 yards of green to work with. I think she needs to land this within 5 yards of the pin. Just missed a landing spot. I do think she was wary of that tree. It might not have been in play, but the practice swing was longer than the actual swing there, wasn't it? But for par for Babnik. Yeah,
Remains bogey-free today, Pia Babnik. In the trees, Pia Babnik.
Houdini.
That's special. Confirmation, you may have seen it on the leaderboard. I mean, she wasn't going to miss this. Pia Babnik, the first to double digits. Tournament leader at the par 5 12th. All the way through to Sunday, but it's certainly something we'll be keeping an eye on.
Scared the hole.
Now we've been talking about some. So Babnik for the outright lead, and she misses as well.
Well, you wouldn't have thought. Both players are 5 under the card today in Carlota and Pierre, and they've just missed, what, 6-footers for birdie? Within 30 seconds of each other. So we are tied at the top, but it's not 11 under, it's 10 under par. Back left pin on 13 today. That's going to be difficult from that right-hand side. A big swale to come through from low of the hole. This one's going to break a good 6 feet and it's slow. She's done that well this week. I feel her pace putting has been excellent, Pia Babnik's.
Just to tidy up Pia Babnik alongside Ciganda at the top.
She was in the commentary box yesterday, wasn't she?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, my mom was watching and she told me that something to do with Pia and you ended up getting Sophie not enough biscuits and her tea was cold.
Another one of those lengthy putts for Babnik here. We saw a quality lag putt on 13. Here on 14. Babnik from the right edge on 15. She just couldn't pick herself a good lie. Babnik chipping on 15. Oh, we mentioned how badly she was playing. Bogey free for the tournament, Pia Babnik. 5 under par, just some tidying up to do here on 15 to remain at the top of that leaderboard alongside Carlota Ciganda.
And you know, Sophia, she knocks this in. You don't like to point out what she was doing last year, but it just shows how far she's come. She only broke par twice the whole of last season. Can't believe we've had another Solheim Cup since.
Sounded clean by Babnik, and it was.
Yeah, it's okay. Everything changed when she went to LETQ school.
Best part of 60 feet here for Babnik, from right to left.
Keeps giving herself these really long putts. That's probably the worst judge she's had of them. More than tidying up to do for Babnik.
She's been excellent, hasn't she, from distance with those putts. A great 2-putt there to keep herself one back of Ciganda at -10. Back to the par 3 17th with Babnik. Not the place to be. The shoulder will be in play there. That's going to be a tricky putt yet again for Babnik. Her proximity to the hole on this back 9 has not been sufficient for some experience, hoping to get her tour card on the LET from it. She's done it again, Babnik.
Another terrific 2-putt for Babnik.
And in a 72-hole tournament, even when you're playing well, there's going to be a...
Yeah, that'll do.
There was a time last year that I was out watching Pia Babnik and she was pulling a 6-iron to try and make sure she found a fairway. Now she has the confidence to hit a driver. $133 yards for Pia Babnik.
Yeah, decent birdie look to come here. Chance to join. Come back to that in a moment, because this is for Babnik to join her at 11 under par. About as short as a putt she's had on the back 9.
I can't believe that didn't move more from left to right.
I think she's going to finish off here. Is Pia. Well, they may be 3 weeks apart, the Aramco Team Series Riyadh and this Spanish Open, but same story, Pia Babnik in contention.
And what she learnt from being in that final group, getting those feels back. We'll see over the next 2 days. She will be out with Carlota Ciganda. A round of 67, bogey-free for the tournament for the Slovenian.